Hi guys, it's the 3-month anniversary of my first YouTube video. We got a lot of stuff to cover today, so let's get started. Welcome to another episode of Boom Barbecue, and it has been 90 days since I purchased this and put it together. 3-month anniversary of my first YouTube video. This is my 90-day review. Okay, so as you can see, we've already put 2 new thermometers in there, both lava locks. It's looking pretty good still. No discoloration over the main unit. I did have some rust on the firebox, totally operator error, between the point where I was sick and then being a little lazy getting things back together. I didn't put my cover on, so it sat in the weather. There was rust over here, there was a little rust on top here, but I just sprayed it up with a little oil. It's nice and hot, that'll seal it up, and again it looks brand new. So still no paint chipping, still no paint discoloration. I think it's more susceptible to rust because of the heat, though, because the rest of the unit is not having that problem. So that's what I got so far. So still excellent unit, plenty of cooks. This puppy's going to last me a long time. Very, very happy with it. Highly recommend it. Probably going to be hard to get one right now because they're so very popular, and probably sold out. So if you're thinking about one, maybe you might want to think about hitting it early next year, or maybe very early in the year. I heard someone of my viewers said he got it in December, so but worth every penny. So we'll come back in a second because I'm going to start my cook. I'm doing some pulled pork today, and then we'll get to some other things. Okay, the smoker is up to temperature. There's my thermometers, my probes, and I have a pork shoulder picnic, and I have the skin. I've removed the skin. I salted seasoned the fat side, so I want to smoke that too. We'll see how that comes out. That's an experiment for today. So alright, let me set up these. Okay, today I'm only putting 2 probes in. One's going to be for the meat, and one's going to actually monitor the temperature of the smoker, because I will be running around doing things. I want to keep an eye on, the temperature probes, the thermometers inside the door are doing a fantastic job, but I just sometimes, if I'm away from the grill, I need to know what the temp is. So let's start off. We're going to put the skin closer to the front. And here's everything's already seasoned. Here's the pork picnic. I'm going to put the fat end towards the fix the camera angle there. Fat end towards the firebox. I'm going to put this one right in through the front. Let me see, where's the bones over there? Okay. Sorry. Alright, in it goes. Alright. Keep an eye on my camera sometimes. And this one's going to come in over here. And that's going to keep track of its grill temp. Alright. Shut the door. And we'll check back in 2 hours to see how she's doing. Okay guys, it's been about 2 hours. We're going to check on on the meat. It's going nice and slow. Right now the temperature is at 124. The skin's looking pretty nice. Feels like the rub is starting to set. This is looking pretty over here. I'm going to give it a little bit of a spray just to keep the moisture in it. I'm doing straight up apple cider vinegar because it's all pork. Oops. A little bit more. Whoa. There we go. That should give it a nice little tang. Okay. Alright, we'll be back to check it again in another. Okay guys, I want to show you how well this thing holds on to temperature. This was riding at around 250 about a minute or so ago. It's been dropping now. This is down to 237. Still holding basically decent temperature, and I'm going to come over here and show you the firebox. That wood is almost, alright, it's still burning. But a lot of times I come in here and it's all down to ashes. So the warmth of the metal is still holding on to temperature. It's a pretty, it holds the temperature pretty good. Just wanted to let you know. Alright, see you in a while. Okay gang, we're at the 3-hour mark. The temperature is, we got a 135 and the meat. The grill is at, smoker's at 259. You can see that they're pretty much close. They're a little bit off. I had to pull out the grate to clean it today, so it's not properly adjusting. But it's close enough for rock and roll. So I'm gonna check the meat again. We're probably gonna need to spritz it some more. Let's take a look. Okay. All right, it's looking a lot better. And that fat cap is starting to pull back. Skin is looking nice and juicy. All right. Give another spritz. Alright guys, we're gonna keep doing this till it's time to wrap, so I'll come back when it's time to wrap her. Okay gang, temperature's 160. It's not gonna take on any more smoke. It's getting late, so I think I want to do this for the rest of the time in the oven. So it's time to wrap. Let's pull her out, see how she's looking. Very nice. Set bark, very good. Pull this out. Over here. Move that skin too. We're going to crisp that up in the oven as well. Maybe I'll even cut a piece and try it. Okay. Alright, let's go over it. Okay, I have the foil out, as you can see. I'm going to place this puppy on the foil. I'm going to make a big pocket out of it. First, I'm going to give it a spritz with some vinegar. Okay. And then we're going to take some pork lard. Oh, that vinegar just smells awesome. I'm going to baste it in some pork lard. As they say, fat is flavor. Hopefully that'll keep it nice and moist in the oven. As she gets to 205. Okay. Put it back on. Whoops. Two-handed job here. Okay. And now, this up here. Fold it in a little bit. Up. And drop it from the sides. And that's all she wrote. I'll bring them into the oven and we're going to cook it to 205. When it's done, which may not be tonight, I might have to take care of it tomorrow. I might keep it in the oven warm all night, let it rest, because it's going to be a late one. So, alright, so we're going to call it a night from here, and we'll see you. Good morning, guys. Well, she was sitting in the oven for about 8 or 9 hours at 170. You can still see that she's 169 degrees. So let's open her up and see what we got. Hold on a second. That's the skin. Oh, you got some juices. Lots of juices here. It looks very juicy. Try to see if we can contain these. Oh my. She looks pretty. Oh, look at that. Let's see how easy the bone comes out. Clean as a whistle. Look at that. Oof. Wow. Really tender. Let's try moving it over. If I can get it in one piece. Oh my. Alright, let me bring this over closer. Oh yeah, she's falling apart. There's another bone that I missed. I'm gonna reserve that juice. That juice ain't going nowhere. Okay. I can still smell the, I'll take a little taste. Oh my God. Juicy as all get out. Let's see. Look at that, guys. Tender, juicy, pulling apart like butter. Very little effort whatsoever. Let's try a little bit in this juice because we know there's a little bit of vinegar in there. Wow. Alright, so the last thing we're going to do to top this off is we're going to make a South Carolina vinegar-based barbecue sauce. I'm going to make that and then we'll try it out in a bit. I'm not going to show you the sauce because there's a video. I'll leave a link. He's got 2 recipes for the vinegar-based and then also a mustard-based. So, but I've been dying to try to find out what the big, you know, these guys love it down there, so I want to try it out and see how it is. All right, so we'll see. Okay, guys, I reserved all that juice, put it in a jar, and then mixed it back into the pulled pork. Phenomenal, makes it nice and juicy and moist. And this is a little bit left of what I have of a Carolina vinegar sauce, so we're going to try it out. I'm going to make it at another time, a little bit more, because this is actually pretty good. It's got a lot of spices in it, as you can see. Whoops. There we go. So we're going to pour some in, and we're going to give it a taste. See what all the hubbub is about. Make sure it's up in that. Alright, here we go. Wow. That is something. I know I like apple cider vinegar, but wow. Another shot of that. Well, I can see where they like that stuff. Spicy, vinegary, tangy, citrusy. It's got lemon in it. Like I said, guys, you want to try that out, I'm going to leave a link to that video in the description below. And that's going to end this video. And I thank you guys for all being with me for another episode. So you all take care and keep on smoking.